Welcome to another episode of the MTN Heroes of Change, proudly brought to you by the MTN Ghana Foundation. For the last few weeks, we've featured the amazing stories of 10 heroes, ordinary people, making a difference in the lives of others in our communities. Some of these stories have brought us to tears, others have put smiles on our faces, and yet others have given us hope in what our fellow man is capable of doing. We will, of course, honor these men and women for their efforts. One of them will be rewarded with 100,000 cedis to support the wonderful work they are doing. After the break, we bring you the story of one of these heroes. Don't go away.
With MTN Mobile Money, you can take your bank with you everywhere you go. Dial *170# and follow the prompts. Connect your bank account to your mobile money wallet to load and transfer money between your wallet and your bank account. Take your bank with you everywhere you go with MTN Mobile Money.
What else you take away? I bet two, No.
Experience the new world of better money.
Welcome back. We start this evening with an MTN Ghana Foundation project. We are at a Sacado Methodist school to see how the foundation is bringing hope to the teachers and students.
Wherever you go in Ghana, there's an MTN Ghana Foundation project making a difference in the lives of the people. Here is one such story.
That would be near school. No, you toy. Consider not toy from a fire pan, uncle answer class. And a dino half buoy. See a buoy, and now say, you know, your Johnny Fee class. Now your pet baby now, your quatsna.
Most of the structures have cracks on them, and some of them started falling down, and it became a death trap to most of the children. So we're facing a series of these challenges, especially when it rains. We have to truncate classes and allow the children to go home.
Yeah, friends, I'm also a good. I go school is Methodist. Many G school no so. How no man SM if say school. Dane bubu omesi apata won chen amai ye kokra yesuan dia deden etimi wrem esan say enye building ntim eya meni nje ho.
Sacado Methodist Basic School was established in 1936 to serve Sacado and 8 environs. I'm the 13th headmaster. When I took over in 2014, when the weather changes, you see the teachers peeping through windows. How is the weather going? We have to close.
Affect you because be fifi kaso be basku na betina patasi so say ni ade ade. Na ya sefem kakra.
We're having enrollment challenges, especially the lower primary, the upper primary, and the KG. The 2 structures for Basic 4, Basic 5 were under a shed.
Batano, is you no so was na mwa enso bemu ti bi wo mo school. Nti e ma de training addition na enya effective sir.
I would say we're in deficit of classrooms.
Dem nyankana menya dan yebetimi afọ akosia dia usule mboye.
You know that the structure was a death trap, so parents were even discouraging their children to come to school, and the children they themselves were also afraid because they think when they come and it falls down, you know, it will cost their life. So most of them are afraid to even come to school.
By intervention of MTN Ghana Foundation, they came in through one former headmaster, Mr. Champon, who saw the advertisement in the newspaper.
What I can say, we are extremely grateful to MTN Foundation for this nice edifice. Gone were the days we used to have series of challenges with regard to the academic performance and then enrollment level. But when they put up this nice edifice, academic performance has really improved. And for the first time, we had the best grade in the whole district.
Since the construction of our new primary block, now our enrollment has increased tremendously, and we even have to turn some people to our sister school at RC for them to enroll them.
The truancy level has also reduced, so it has encouraged them to be coming to school on time and then come to school every day because of the edifice. It has really encouraged them to be coming to school.
Over the past decade, the MTN Ghana Foundation has led the way in corporate social investments in Ghana by impacting the lives of over 4 million people in the areas of education, health, and economic empowerment across the country. The MTN Ghana Foundation has spent about $13 million on over 142 various social development initiatives, brightening lives and making a difference.
The field of journalism is both exciting and challenging. While you get to inform the public on key issues in society, one is also in the unique position to shape public opinion. The MTN Heroes of Change Special Award campaign is designed to honor individuals such as media practitioners, musicians, and other people of influence, and of course journalists, using their platform to make a positive change in their community. Tonight, we meet Joseph Oppokwa, a journalist who has made a great difference in the lives of people within this country.
Being a development journalist, my job involves identifying the everyday issues that affect the ordinary people. More often, the focus is on developmental challenges, particularly in rural communities. In this particular case, I told a story from a community in the Volta region called Nitabuta.
The community is about 100 years old. It lacks every basic community you can think of. No clean sources of drinking water, no electricity, no health post, no toilet facilities, mud houses.
In this 21st century, this was a community without even electricity, and so in the night it's very much pitch dark. Then there are snake bites, and then the problem is compounded by the fact that they do not even have a health facility in the community. They need to walk long distances to get that. I met a pregnant woman, for example, who really lamented about how she had to make those long distance journeys just to get access to health care.
Very far before I take her to the hospital, so I'm suffering. Sometimes when I walk like that, my waist and all my body are paining me.
Telling stories like these, what works best is having as much as possible the most quality of equipment, so that then you're able to capture the pictures appropriately, you're able to capture the videos appropriately.
People still come to school without footwear and in tattered clothing.
I need GSS.
And one other challenge was making sure the stories catch the attention of those who have the power to help change the circumstances of these people.
Looking at
obviously, with what I do as a development journalist, the main objective is to inform the public and tell the story. But then what makes a development journalist is the kind of response that eventually we see when some of these stories are told. In the Nitabuta community, for example, eventually the community which hitherto didn't have electricity. Hundreds of solar panels were donated to the communities, and this gave the opportunity for young people and school children in the community to be able to learn at night. Obviously, it's a good feeling that the stories that we tell don't just end up within the media space and then that's it. We've seen situations of stories being told and concrete actions being taken, sometimes by very ordinary members of the public in terms of stepping in to help, and other times by non-governmental organizations and even government organizations that hitherto were not paying attention to the situation at hand. And so it makes me feel fulfilled to a certain extent.
I'm worth 20 Ghana cedis.
I'm worth 25 Ghana cedis.
There are two specific episodes of the MTN Heroes of Change that I've seen on TV. Joseph Asakabim and Jack Dawson. Asakabim, doing a project that have to do with children who are suffering all forms of malnutrition and other illnesses that people are attributing to spiritual causes, but then these are physical problems that need to be fixed, and him taking the time off to help educate communities about some of those situations. And Jack, who is doing very fantastic work in helping children who've gotten involved in child slavery out and getting them back to their communities and reuniting them with their families. I have come to believe over the years that money is actually not everything. The talents, the skills that we have ways of helping change situations without necessarily needing funds to be able to do it. Let's all look out for what others are doing in their own small ways to change their communities. I am doing my part. What are you also doing to make the world a better place?
Last but not the least of our heroes can be described as a visionary. While many see agriculture as a means of sustenance for themselves, she saw it as an avenue to impact society and bring change in the lives of many women. Josephine Addo Neti, whose project, Integrated Development in Focus, is not just about feeding mouths, but changing lives as well.
My name is Mr. Benedict Kojo Amwantinche, an agriculturist by profession. I nominated Mrs. Josephine Addo Neti for the MTN Heroes of Change Award due to several interventions that she has undertaken on the deprived women in the Ghana West Municipality. In one of her rounds, I think she found out that the women who were previously farmers are now carrying water for these contractors to mixing mortar and molding of blocks. Said, why are you now doing all these things? So most of our lands have been weaned by these sand-winning contractors. So she went back and found out that no, what can I do to assist these same women? So it was there that she found out that no, she can reclaim these lands. You find out that their lifestyle is different. So they have been empowered, taking good care of themselves, their husbands, their children, and the whole livelihood and the community as a whole. And most of them too have been trained by this woman. She has empowered them to lead most of the programs in the community. So that is why I say no, this woman needs to be supported. So if there is a program that can assist this woman, I'll make sure I'll nominate her and make sure we push her so that she can also move forward to assist other women.
The major occupation here is farming. Okushibiade was the headquarters of sand-winning. So everybody was coming here winning sand. And the chiefs and people here too were convinced and gave the land out for the sand-winners. So that started the problem.
Achako shipon ni dueng momie nyen kwan bi etomo etenlo edwe kete suku kama kekra boko megbe university na to ma fi ba nyomene si ebate hin efi oni abonshi acha na ba chabo shipon ba bote ha momi
ya fe to ma fi nyomane abacha shipon na cha shipon fite mo baba e hani wo ba bote ha mo strote baba omi. The
young guys who introduced the sand winners to the communities, and they used the money to lure the young girls without allowing them to go to school. 14, 15, 16 years. After delivery,
what I had always wanted to do in my life was to be a nurse. With passion and the desire, I went into community development. And in the course of doing community work, I realized that women are really in need.
When we mention of Kushibiade, it means that we are mentioning the electoral area. And the electoral area also complies with 4 extra communities. We have Akramaman, Yahuman, Meyikpo, and Kushibiade. Throughout all the electoral areas, the number of communities I've mentioned, they are all farmers. But when I took over as an assembly member in 2002, there were no sun winning here. But I quite remember from 2004, as at now, when sun winning took place here. At that time, there's no way you can control them. They are supposed to come to the assembly with their permit. They come with their certificate and we give them permit. But you can't control them. So it was a very big challenge to the assembly, and that also affected the people on the ground.
The women I was training for health education were all farmers, and they had a need in the area of their work because poverty was on them like a cloth. I had to talk to them, finding ways and means to help them with their problems. They were working on borrowed lands. Teenage pregnancies is also high. Children are not going to school. Most of them are involved in gambling and sand winning. Reclamation is more of practical work than theoretical. I also had to seek some advice from the Ministry of Food and Agriculture because I needed their support. Because of the nature of the land, which means the land was somehow dead. So we needed to plant a nitrogen fixing plants on it. We started in 2009. By 2014, we had reclaimed about 360 hectares of land, and it has continued. The women have trained other people. The strategy was promoted by the Ministry of Food and Agriculture.
No what the cancer wa ka machine wa ka ba chashipon fe no ba futu shipon fe no ba bon ni dumo anu kwa wa shipon na afite le fe ba sa
anu kwale tutu e ntumini wo yo be ni na ile ba bie ne wo ka sutumi turu ne kanu tumo na mi e hani shika bibi no na wo bon na bo amoke blog folk ni bi mene ma blog tu mene no machine
inna mi gbe ni project ba inte Kenya ni ya tuni ya Germany na award ni nkeba Ghana ne mene mbi ete school ye mi university bia ne
le yoko nkle tuni as community volunteer wo mami ne wo kle gbasande ha wo le aka e ba kwa gba no ne ba tun aka e ba na me komini awa wo ne asa chipon ha wo ne asa chipon no miami tuo mo no wo ye eni le fi o ha mbi na agbe mo bia ne le ho ye university.
They can boast of the technologies that they have learned. They can boast of bookkeeping. They can boast of savings. They can boast of taking care of their children. But I am so happy with this last one where they can really tell you that some of them are changing their brick houses into blocks. So it means the business is good for them. My name is Josephine Addo. I work for Integrated Development in Focus as the Executive Director, and I'm a hero of change.
Rise up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Cause every little thing
How you use your data is up to you. With the best internet speeds, it's amazing what you can do on MTN.
Hi, my name is Ivana Kuro. I'm an actress, entrepreneur and a philanthropist and the founder of Elizabethan Charitable Homes. The MTN Heroes of Change is about identifying people all across Ghana who have touched lives daily. When I saw Joseph Asakibi's story and how much he's helped these women who have babies like these or these children, I was deeply moved by his story. And also there's the Reverend Jehuapia, who has a charitable home for these kids and the handicapped. And I saw one kid who had just passed his BCE. To be able to raise such children who look at the world and say that, you know what, I may not look like everybody else, but I'm going to accept me for me and be a better person and go to school. That's amazing. That's an amazing thing. So for me, I always say that don't wait. Don't think that you need 100 million, 500,000. The smallest thing you can do, you can be passing by the road side and you can see somebody who needs help, who's struggling. Reach out. What are you doing sitting at home? Get up and help somebody. Get up and make somebody's life better.
We've come to the end of another episode of the MTN Heroes of Change. 2 more weeks to bring you the finals, where we'll see who takes away 100,000 cedis to support their project. Next week, we start the countdown to the finals. We'll be recapping the touching stories of all our 10 heroes. Don't miss it. Remember, you can also interact with us through our social media handles. If any of our stories is making a positive impact personally in your life, tell us how. The MTN Heroes of Change is brought to you by the MTN Ghana Foundation. Thank you for watching. Good night.